reason, and they're going to kind of share some of the differences in what life is like in Vietnam and in America, and I'm just so excited I can hardly stand it. In fact, I just realized I forgot to turn this part on. So let me turn that part on. PC. And that should be showing up in there any second. Or display on. That's helpful. Okay, is it coming? Is it coming?
It's warming up, it's raining outside.
Oh, that's right. It's raining outside. Okay, well, I will let them introduce themselves. And I want that display to come on. The light's on, so that's helpful. Okay, sorry. I was just so excited to have them here that I didn't think about that. Okay. And when they get finished, feel free to ask them questions and, just kind of talk. And like I said to some of y'all earlier, go ahead and take your shoes off if you want. Mine are up here with paper towels stuffed in them. I wish I had worn socks and a Snuggie for everybody, but we'll just have to dry out somehow together. All right, y'all are in for a treat. You ready?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Good.
My name is Vinh, V-I-N-H. I'm 35 years old. And in Vietnam, I work for DMZ Tourist Company. It's a company. And we live in Hue City, a small town like Lebanon, in the middle of Vietnam. And here I work at Tech Club in the station. And at night I still running the company. And in addition, I'm also a reporter for a travel magazine and daily news. A lot of work to do. And may I introduce my wife. Her name is Nhung, H-U-N-G. And my daughter, Linh, L-I-N-H. She's 6 years old. She first grade at Roscoe Wilson. And
hi everyone, my name is Nguyen Thong, and I was an instructor at the College of Foreign Languages in the University in Vietnam for about 7 to 8 years before I came here to start my PhD program. I was in the curriculum and instruction, and I'm almost done with the coursework, qualified exam, and then I'm working on dissertation now. I'm trying to defend the proposal before my delivery. It's coming soon. I hope if everything is okay, I expect to graduate next spring. And during the presentation, we will talk much about the cultural difference. And when we have some PowerPoint about education, I will come up and talk some more about it.
And maybe 3 more weeks, we have another daughter. Her name will be Me. I'm white and
It stands for America.
she's a Vietnamese American citizen. Now I'm talking with you in Vietnamese English, and if you don't understand, my wife will translate into American English. And just in case you still don't understand, my daughter will translate into Texan English. Yeah, right now she is. Okay, and we come from Vietnam, and I think many people, they know about Vietnam through the Vietnam War. But now I want to introduce my country, a developing country, but it looks like a rising sun, and about the beauty of Vietnam, the hidden charms. Okay. Let's enjoy.
We will have a short tour in Vietnam. We're introducing the beautiful sights, people, as tourism attractions, and then you can learn something about Vietnam.
No, it's gone to the cursor. You have both modes on your remote. You're gonna have to check your handheld remote and get the PowerPoint back on.
Can you fix that for me, Dave?
Turn play already. Yes, please. Just click in, yes. And we get a sound.
Yeah.
Where's your sound?
Vietnam is a country where people and nature live in harmony and where humane values constitute to the country's own identity. The beauty of Vietnam is like a blooming bud, like a wide open embrace, like a stream that originates from a far water source, gradually becoming a deep river running to the big ocean, like smiling eyes and the shy but attractive faces of girls hiding behind their conical hats. Vietnam, friendly, hospitable, and beautiful. This is Vietnam, not only colourful and sophisticated beauty, an essential culture crystallised between heaven, earth and the hearts of Vietnamese people. Travelling from north to the south, each stop is a new discovery. Ha Long Bay sparkles in the light of the early dawn, a scene of indescribable beauty. The early fog of Sapa drifts effortlessly across the mountain peaks, thousands of metres above the sea. Famous for its imposing landscapes, its beautiful forests, connected by ancient foot trails, are dotted with handmade decorative costumes of the ethnic people. Long associated with a legend about a lady living in a rice husk boat on a magical pond deep inside a stone mountain, Ba Bay Lake is one of the 20 largest freshwater lakes in the world. The capital of Hanoi is tranquil and ancient. A unique cyclo-tour of Hanoi's old quarter will provide a chance to discover the ordinary and simple but subtle charm rarely found as each street opens before your eyes into a Vietnamese cultural space.
It's my hometown. We come from this town.
Enjoy a peaceful day in the ancient imperial capital city of Hue. Royal tombs, temples and pagodas lying in sacred silence recall the many legends of Vietnamese kings and mandarins. The majestic and mysterious Five Marble Mountain keeps long-held forbidden secrets at its heart, and Buddhist followers believe that it is one of the resting places of the great Buddha. Arriving at night in the ancient town of Hoi An, visitors are lured into a fairyland of lights and sparkling candles. The Huai River is like a twinkling silk ribbon, moving rhythmically in the dark, while the quaint old streets are decorated with colourful lanterns. Take a slow-paced meander along these streets, and soon you will leave all your worries behind. The historic town of Hoi An is truly a land encapsulating long-held memories, enhanced by strong spiritual values that remain unchanged with time. Phu Quoc Island has more than 150 kilometres of long, beautiful coastline, graced by rich ecosystems and a warm climate all year round. The island is an ideal destination for visitors who love to explore nature. The rustic Chan Towers in the holy sanctuary of My Son mysteriously appear at sunrise. Despite the eroding efforts of green moss and the impacts of time, the architectural details remain sharp and clear, with images of artisans and workers in loincloths polishing each line of adornment. Welcome to a gong festival in the Central Highlands. Gongs here are recognised as important cultural artefacts by UNESCO. The sound of gongs by fire in the zong or communal house leave a lasting impression on visitors. Wherever you are in Vietnam, in a bustling city or a far-flung mountainous province, you will have a chance to discover the beauty of life and lose yourself in breathtaking nature. Ho Chi Minh City is both modern and busy, but preserves many traditional values found over the past 300 years. This is reflected in the architecture of Saigon Notre Dame Cathedral and other buildings that have withstood the test of time. Slowly drifting down the Mekong River Delta, you can mingle in the typical lifestyle of the wetlands areas, where floating markets are imbued with the soul and identity of the local people. The harmony of Vietnam, populated with friendly, generous people, welcomes guests from all parts of the world. Vietnam is very proud to offer its hospitality, peace-loving and courteous services. Along with Vietnamese cuisine, you can taste European delicacies and experience luxury services while discovering sustainable tourism. Treat yourself to an evening of Mozart classical melodies, or take pleasure in the many different forms of Vietnamese folklore. Custom-made adventure packages and relaxing travel experiences can be made to satisfy the interests of tourists from all over the world. Vietnam's natural beauty and culture is on display through amazing opportunities such as marine tours, eco-friendly tours, and for the bold at heart, white-knuckle adventure tours. You might try trekking over high mountain passes to participate in the life of ethnic minorities in the more distant mountainous regions, or be amazed by the astonishing wilderness of the untouched tropical mangrove forests. You can not only admire the natural beauty, but also taste it, feel it, live it. The safe atmosphere and hidden charm of cultural values distinguishes Vietnam and its people, making it an ideal destination for travellers from the world over. Attractive as it is dazzling, a tour of Vietnam will be most memorable. Here, you can let your soul rest in the midst of natural beauty, and to experience and understand the sentimental values instilled in the hearts of the people.
to Vietnam. Yeah, and you see, so I invite all of you to visit Vietnam, and I hope that you will love Vietnam like that foreigner will. As you know, when you go to another country, it's no problem with you when you are a tourist, because you stay there for a short time, just go traveling and enjoy food and beverage, and enjoy the culture and everything. But it's a long, short term. But with us, we go to America. We stay here for 5 years, and we have many difficulties to adapt a new culture. Everything, many different for us. New culture, new habit, the weather, many things. And you can see it. Something is difficult for us to adapt a new life. And after 3 years, we were here. We found some difference between America and Vietnam. And today I want to introduce about. Does anyone know how to ride a bike, motorbike? Raise your hand, please. Motorbike. 1, 2, 3. Yes. If you can ride a motorbike, you can save a lot of money when you visit Vietnam. The reason right here. Yeah. In America, you use cars, truck, the main vehicle like it. But in Vietnam, everyone, every family, we use the motorbike every time, everywhere.
It's
And
much faster.
yes, very faster, and it's very convenient, and it is cost not too much money, because in Vietnam, if you ride a car, maybe you are a millionaire. Not like this. So and if you can ride a motorbike, so like another foreign tourist, when they go to Vietnam, they buy a motorbike, and they ride the motorbike from the north to the south, and then they post on the Craigslist and sell it again for another. It's about $300. Yeah, and keep going. But if you cannot ride a bike, you can hire a tourist guide. He will be the tourist guide and the driver too. Or you can contact with me. I will be your tourist guide. And you see. Another thing, the meal is different. American meals, you use the meat every day. Yeah, right. And the portion you separate. You rarely share with everyone. But in Vietnam, this is the popular meal with one soup, one meat, and one satay fries. Oh, sorry, satay veggie with some stuff and rice every day. And we can share with each other. So that's different. So when we go to America, we go to a restaurant. They gave us the whole portion, the huge portion, the big bowl.
And then you
Yeah,
share.
yeah, and we share. Yeah, because we cannot. This portion is for people in Vietnam, not for one people. And,
Not for one people here either, but we eat it anyway.
And not only the meal, I think everything American size is huge. So I saw the potato, the carrot, the veggie, everything. The cup of Coke, super huge. Yes. And if we eat veggie every day, and any girl want to have a slim body like me, just go to Vietnam. Yes, veggie is very cheap, not expensive like here.
We always make a joke that the rich in Vietnam always eat meat. When the rich here, they will eat veggie. That's it.
Different, yeah. A style of cooking, American, you prefer fast cook, but in Vietnam, slow cook. We cook maybe 2 or 3 times a day. We go to the food store every day, go to supermarket, flea market, street market. Not like market street here in Vietnam, market street, in the street. we can buy fresh stuff every day. We cook every day, and like our family, we cook maybe 3 or 4 times a day. So we always have a fresh meal. And you see, we have many things, and it's very, we spend a lot of time to wash plates, to clean the plate. Another thing, start selling. See the different. This is one food store selling hamburger, but you can see that separately the position, the cashier, the line cook, the dishwasher, waiter, the Vietnam multi position. She's selling, serving, cleaning, and even she's selling the gas bottle, the gas. Yeah, that's why you can buy 50 cents for huge, good hamburger, Vietnamese hamburger, 50 cents. Yeah, this is very cheap because she does everything. Drink beer and alcohol. Here you drink in a bar and usually at the weekend, but in Vietnam we drink in the street outside. We enjoy the atmosphere outside, open, and many people cheer, bottle up, and I think it's very easy for all of you to make friends with Vietnamese guys. Just invite him a glass of beer and keep talking about his favorite soccer team. No American football, because we don't know American football. We just know football is means soccer, and he will be your close friend. Yeah. Drink coffee. Here you use to-go cup and you have many kind of coffee, and it's from a machine, brewing coffee machine. But in Vietnam, and you can drink every time in a day, right? But in Vietnam, we usually drink coffee in the morning, make us awake, and you can see we use the sweetened condensed milk at the bottom, and we use a metal filter, put the coffee inside, and then hot water, and it drops very slow, about 10 minutes, and then we stir, we shake it, and put some ice and enjoy. You can see the smell. It means self-service coffee, self-service. I think it's enjoyable that you just fast stop and get the coffee cup from the seller. This is one style of drinking coffee in Vietnam. And you can see in the morning, the man maybe sit outside and drink coffee with this. And you can try it, but make sure it's strong, very strong. And it's not like that in America, it's really very strong. Street food. Street food is very, very special in Vietnam. And you can see in America, you can sell street food in a truck with license. But in Vietnam, just some chairs, plastic chairs, a table, a big umbrella, and with no need permission. And you will be the owner of the restaurant, street food, restaurant. You see?
Just to mention, this time my professor, she's my advisor now. She went to Vietnam in 2005, and she said everywhere people can do business just with a table and a chair is a business. She was so surprised. And whenever she's here, she talk about her experience in Vietnam. Oh, it's very unforgettable moment that I see that kind of interesting pictures.
So no license, no.
No health department checks, no.
Yeah, no credit card.
Everything cash.
Anything no tax without tax. Yeah, so
Yeah,
no 8.5% like American. I don't think this noodle it takes about 50 cents for one bowl for domestic, and I think $1 for foreigner. Yeah. But because you know, that is Vietnam population is about 90 million people, and area Texas 3 and Vietnam is only 1. That's why you can spend about one month in Vietnam and you can enjoy all the things, many things to do in Vietnam. It's traditional family. In America, it's a nuclear family, right? With parents and children. And the grandparents will visit, or you will visit your grandparents' special holiday, like Christmas, New Year, Thanksgiving. But in Vietnam, extended family is very popular. 3 or 4 generations live together. For example, my family, I have my own house next to my parents' house, and my parents take care of my grandparents. And when I have a link, sometimes we're busy and we send her to my grandparents. It means her great grandparents, and they take care of her. And I guess they are the oldest baby sister over the world, because they are 90 years old. Yeah, they're helpful to see. And 4 generations live together and they can take care of each other. Because in Vietnam, it's not popular. I think we don't have a nursing home. And when we are young, the parents take care of us. But when we grow up and our parents get old, we have to take care of them again and keep going. And Linh will take care of us, and her children will take care of us. So different, and we live close, very close. Traditional classroom. This is Linh class in Roscoe Wilson. You see on the 5 table and around 20 students with, and the teacher. They have many teachers for many class. But in Vietnam, we have maybe 35 or 40 students in one class. And in the elementary level, the teacher has to teach all the subjects. So different. And you can see they have, all of them have the same uniform. No class, no rich, no poor, the same. I think it's a social reason.
You can see the difference. That's why in Vietnam, most of the time the teacher give lecture to the student. They listen and then they write down the notes. We don't have much space to do the activity like group work or teamwork like in the US. you have more space, more room to, and more table, then the students can work together. So that's also one of the shortcomings that the education in Vietnam is encountering. And I hope in the future they will make some changes. We have many, some more foreign kind of international school in Vietnam that trying to following the American model. And I hope in the future we will have some mixed education in Vietnam and that the children can learn better, have better environment.
And one more thing, from the first grade until grade school, when the professor goes inside into the class, all the students have to stand up, like welcome the professor, and we will sit down, and until the professor let them sitting down. And like Lynn, when she go to the preschool, I always try to keep our tradition like us. Good morning, teacher. Like us. This means that high respect to the teacher. And every time she come home, she had to do that again with our teacher. But now maybe it's changed. Hi. But like me, even we are 40 or 50 years old, when we come back home and we meet a stranger and they are older, we always ask our marriage. So this is our tradition. One special thing, traditional children costume, the uniform. In America, I think you can wear any uniform, any costume you think that is convenient for you. Especially, you can wear the short pants to go to the college, to go to school. But in Vietnam, you have to wear the long pants, long jeans. And some occasion, special occasion, the girl have to wear the long dress, and this is a traditional costume for the girl. When she go to high school, she has to wear the white long dress every day. White is mean version, and yeah, this long dress it mean like keep you
Discipline.
yeah. Don't be naughty.
But you cannot run and you cannot walk very fast. You have to make it very gentle.
Gentle.
Yeah. So that's why in the high school we have to wear that kind of dress.
But sometimes they break the law. They can like us, and they play soccer. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes. But you see, they see the every women has I think at least 2 or 3 long dress, like different color for wedding, for meeting, for Lunar New Year, many occasion. This is one of the important things that different just before marriage. I think in America that's no problem, right? But in Vietnam, about 100 years ago, it's not permitted. If you have if we have a sex before marriage, make our parents ashamed, and I think they will punish us. Yeah, very strictly, seriously, never sex before marriage. But about around 20 years, so far, it's open, and that's okay if you have sex before marriage. But the Vietnamese man, before getting married, he should have a stable job, a good job for to feed the family. He should have a house, private house. He should have many responsibilities, and he should spend a lot of money for the wedding. He has to pay, or his parents contribute, and that's why if he has said before marriage, it means he know his responsibility, and his partner will be his wife. Yeah. But I think nowadays in Vietnam, the sex before marriage is popular, and Vietnam is in the top 5, the highest ocean rate. Yes. And because they know how to make sex, but they don't know how to use the birth control, or they don't want to use that. And because it's very hard for the parents to talk about sex with children, and the teacher rarely they talk openly, widely with the student.
Yeah,
And
so in education, we are trying to discuss to include the sex education into the curriculum so that the student will be more aware of it and they know how to avoid. So we are talking about it, but just because of the culture, we rarely want to talk about sensitive things.
They just always make the listener shy to hear about that. That's why they try to find something through the books, through the internet, and that's happened. Another thing is newborn policy. Here, after 6 months, after 6 weeks, you are busy. You have to come back to work, and you will send your child to the daycare, baby sister. But in Vietnam, you have 6 months to stay at home to take care of your child and get paid. Yeah, and some company they let you go to work 1 hour late and come back home 1 hour earlier. So you have to work about 6 hours per day, not 8 hours. Yeah, and that's a good deal. And divorce. American, I think divorce is very popular. But in Vietnam is not popular because we always think about the children, about the parents, about the relative, about the co-worker, about the friends, think about everyone beside us. Even we don't love anymore, but we have to stand. We keep living together because if a child grow up without when his parents divorce, it's very hard for her or for him to get married with others because they will think that you grow up.
Family background.
Yeah, background because divorce, the affection. So you see, we try to heal the worry part. The children make it, and that's why we believe in the destiny. Why we have 6 billion, 7 billion people all over the world? Why I do choose you to be my partner, not another girl. So we believe that, and maybe I met her in the last life, and I will meet her in another life. That's why I have to stay with her forever. And when we decide to get married, it means that's a very important decision. Because in Vietnam, how to be a perfect man is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is mean 1 wife. 2 is mean 2 kids, 2 children. 3 is mean 3-floor house. And 4 is mean 4 sitting car, 4-door car. Because when you get married, you spend a lot of money. And when you feed 2 children, money, 2 times. And you have to build a house with 3 floors, a big house. a lot of money. And when you buy a car, you are a millionaire. Yeah, that's right. And it's perfect man. Yeah. And after that, you can retire. So right now, I 2 more weeks, I will be perfect man and retire. That's some different we found when we live in America. I think something right or something wrong, but yeah, that's a different. And I hope that you enjoy that. And if you have any question, just
Feel free to ask.
Feel free to ask us. And I have one special gift from my company for the best question. Yes.
What's like your favorite Vietnamese meal? I worked in Boston over the summer, and we went to a Vietnamese restaurant every week with groups that we would bring in. And I only got to try like 2 different kinds of plates, so I wasn't sure like what like, your favorite was and what was in it.
It belongs to the area you live in Vietnam.
Okay.
The north, the central, and the south. The central of Vietnam, we eat spicy food, and the north more sour, but the south is sweeter. And but the popular food in Vietnam and many foreigner tourists know about that is pho, P-H-O, pho. It's a Vietnamese noodle, and we have a iPhone. I love pho. It's mean from iPhone. I love pho.
I have saw that shirt.
You know broccoli, the broccoli, the
Vegetable, the green.
no,
broccoli.
the name broccoli.
Broccoli.
Oh, broccoli. Yes.
Yes.
We have a smelly T-shirt. Broccoli, master of kung fu. Master of Kung Fu, but he carry a bowl of pho and master of Kung Fu. And when you go to a Vietnam restaurant, you just order pho. Or bánh mì. Bánh mì means the street food I showed you, the hamburger. Bánh mì called bánh mì. Two things. Because pho maybe the north and the south they cook different, but bánh mì is the same. Any question?
If you were, oh sorry, go ahead.
Well, I mean, obviously there's a lot of differences, but like for y'all personally, what was the hardest thing for y'all to adjust to? Or was there anything that was like hard to adjust?
I think it's either the current experience. Did you know that in Vietnam, $1 in the US, it would be 22,000 in Vietnam? And this is a very big gap. It's very comfortable for you to travel from the US to Vietnam. You can spend a lot of money, but for us, you have to be very tight. I mean, my whole family had to depend on my stepson, and it's either just at the poverty line, they have to use it for the whole family. So I think the financial issue is the biggest problem.
And the first time when we came here, we didn't want to buy anything because currency exchange is too much.
Yeah, and the first time we always exchange this one, it will be how much in Vietnam, and then now we have used it.
It's easier for you to imagine in America. Haircut $15, in Vietnam $1. So with $15 you can use for the whole year.
Plus, if you look at 15 times 22,000, then that's a really big, expensive haircut.
Yeah.
You're looking at Vietnamese dollars.
Oh yeah, what do you call it? Okay, so if you were to recommend, like, for us to go to, like, one part of Vietnam to, like, be a tourist, what would you recommend?
I recommend
Album time.
But I think you should go traveling around Vietnam, all the part of Vietnam, because they have different in Vietnam because the accent. Another town near my hometown is about 50 miles, but the accent is different. Even we speak Vietnamese, but I have to focus on what they are talking about because it's very hard to listen. And the food, the habit is different. And we have a 52 ethnic. Like you have a 50 states, we have a 52 ethnic, and we
Like territories, like physical geographic land, or 52 different kinds of people?
kind of
Okay.
people, yeah. And each kind of people, they have their own language, their own habit,
Tradition.
their own food tradition, yes. And
But you know, in Vietnam, we are a very small country. It's just 1/3 of Texas. So it's, I think you can have around 10 days or a week. You can travel all around Vietnam. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
but maybe one of your destination in my hometown.
Yeah, our hometown is famous for its
Small.
tourism attraction.
And it's like a level, but many things have to do. And I'm running a tourist company with a bar, Italian restaurant, travel agencies, and a hotel. So, and we have a transportation. So when you landed, we pick you up at the airport and send to our hotel and send you to the restaurant and then go traveling and then come back to it in a bar and enjoy the night in the bar and then come back to our hotel to sleep. That's it. It's a package tour. So you can get out. Yeah. So
I know in Texas Tech we have study abroad programs. Have you ever think of it? In fact, we have Vietnam Center. Every year they take the students to Vietnam, and most of them are the history students. But if you are interested in that, you can participate and then you can spend time in Vietnam for about 1 month. And for sure, don't worry about the money. It's very cheap. You can buy anything, you can eat anything. It's very cheap. It's very convenient. I think it's affordable to the students.
Do a lot of people in Vietnam speak English?
Not much. Only in the big cities.
big city and it depends on the business you are working. I work for tourism, so I have to pick,
So how do you keep your Vietnamese traditions with Lang?
That's the most concern. There's many families when they live abroad have to encounter. So the first time we was here, she encountered American shop. And when she's back in Vietnam, she will encounter again a Vietnamese shop. It's just the same thing that she cannot speak. When she's here only for about 2 years, she could not speak Vietnamese anymore. Because she spent hours of her time at school learning English. And then, but we are lucky. I mean, she has grandmother. She's at home and we teach her Vietnamese, especially intensely in the summer. So now she can read and she can sing. She can learn by heart some favorite poems from the first grade. I mean, she is bilingual now. And if you don't mind, can you sing a song, Vietnamese song for them?
Yes.
It's your